What is the Metaverse? An explanation and in-depth guide. Imagine a virtual world where billions of people live, work, shop, learn, and interact with each other, all from the comfort of their couches in the physical world. In this world, the computer screens we use today to connect to a worldwide web of information have become portals to a 3D virtual realm that's palpable, like real life, only bigger and better. Digital facsimiles of ourselves or avatars move freely from one experience to another, taking our identities and our money with us. This is known as the Metaverse, and, hype notwithstanding, it does not exist today. What are enterprise leaders to make of a fast-evolving, hyped-up concept that could fundamentally change how humans live? Tech Target's in-depth guide to the Metaverse breaks down where this nascent technology revolution stands today and where it is headed. Topics include the technologies and platforms that support the Metaverse, its benefits and challenges, how to invest in it, its history, why the Metaverse is important, and its impact on the future of work. Throughout the guide, there are hyperlinks to in-depth explorations of these and other relevant topics, as well as to definitions of important concepts in the metaverse, such as interoperability, digital twins, spatial computing, and Web 3.0. What is the metaverse? A short history. The Metaverse is a vision of what many in the computer industry believe is the next iteration of the internet. A single, shared, immersive, persistent 3D virtual space where humans experience life in ways they could not in the physical world. Some of the technologies that provide access to this virtual world, such as virtual reality, VR, headsets, and augmented reality, AR, glasses, are evolving quickly. Other critical components of the metaverse, such as adequate bandwidth or interoperability standards, are probably years off or might never materialize. The concept is not new. The term metaverse was coined in 1992 by author Neal Stephenson in his sci-fi novel Snow Crash, and work on the technologies that underpin a virtual reality-based internet date back decades. Why is the metaverse important? Metaverse became a household word when Facebook rebranded its corporate identity to Meta in October 2021 and announced plans to invest at least $10 billion in the concept that year. In addition to Meta, tech giants including Google, Microsoft, Nvidia, and Qualcomm are also investing billions of dollars in the concept. Management consultancy McKinsey & Company has bullishly predicted that the metaverse economy could reach $5 trillion by 2030. E-commerce is expected to be the dominant engine, with gaming, entertainment, education, and marketing in the metaverse also becoming important sectors. Today, companies use the term to refer to many different types of enhanced online environments. These range from online video games like Fortnite to fledgling virtual workplaces like Microsoft's Mesh or Meta's Horizon Workrooms to virtual dressing rooms and virtual operating rooms. Rather than a single shared virtual space, the current version of the metaverse is shaping up as a multiverse. A multitude of metaverses with limited interoperability as companies jockey for position. The combination of uncritical enthusiasm for the metaverse and deep uncertainty about how it will pan out has sparked some backlash. Industry watchers have questioned if the metaverse will ultimately be much different from the digital experiences we have today, or if it is, whether the masses will be willing to spend hours a day in a headset navigating digital space. Other futurists, however, argue that while it is early days for the metaverse and fundamental technical barriers still exist, the metaverse will happen, and it will arrive with a big bang. It is clear that it is one of the most highly anticipated technology evolutions of the coming decade. Dave Wright, Chief Innovation Officer at IT provider ServiceNow, told Tech Target writer George Lawton in History of the Metaverse Explained. How does the metaverse work? Because the metaverse is largely unbuilt, there's little agreement on how it will work. Broadly speaking, however, the metaverse is a digital ecosystem built on various kinds of 3D technology, real-time collaboration software, and blockchain-based decentralized finance tools. Factors such as the degree of interoperability among virtual worlds, data portability, governance, and user interfaces will depend on how the metaverse pans out. Lauren Lipitsky, Senior Manager at Bain & Company, speaking in a session on the metaverse at the 2022 MIT Platform Strategy Summit, outlined 3 possible scenarios. The metaverse remains a domain of niche applications used by consumers for entertainment and gaming, but stopping well short of an all-encompassing virtual reality. The metaverse is controlled by large competing ecosystems. For example, Apple and Android metaworlds with limited interoperability. The metaverse is a dynamic, open, and interoperable space, much like the internet, but in 3D. How is the metaverse accessed? 2 technologies considered important to the development and growth of the metaverse are virtual reality and augmented reality. Virtual reality is a simulated 3D environment that enables users to interact with a virtual surrounding in a way that approximates reality as perceived through our senses. This approximation of reality is now typically accessed through a VR headset that takes over a user's field of vision. Haptics, including gloves, vests, and even full-body tracking suits, enable more lifelike interaction with the virtual environment. Augmented reality is less immersive than VR. It adds digital overlays on top of the real world via a lens of some type. Users can still interact with their real world environment. The game Pokemon Go is an early example of AR. Google Glass and heads-up displays in car windshields are well-known consumer AR products. Whether VR and AR experiences turn out to be the primary interfaces of the metaverse remains to be seen. Gartner Senior Principal Analyst Tuong H. Nguyen told Lawton, adding that what we have now are precursors or pre-metaverse solutions. At present, many of the metaverse-like experiences offered by gaming platforms such as Roblox, Decentraland, and Minecraft can be accessed through browsers or mobile devices in a fast internet connection. In her article, 7 Top Technologies for Metaverse Development, technology writer Esther Sheen explained that industry watchers shy away from codifying the technologies that will power the metaverse. This is in part because the metaverse is evolving and partly because many of the tools driving the metaverse are themselves made up of multiple technologies. Gartner, for example, prefers to describe metaverse technologies in terms of tech themes. The themes include spatial computing, digital humans, shared experiences, gaming, and tokenized assets. Forrester Research characterizes metaverse tools as enablers of 3D development environments, professionals skilled in 3D modeling and IoT for developing digital twins are among the talent companies will need to recruit for. The consensus among Sheen's expert sources was that these 7 technologies will have the biggest impact on metaverse development over the next decade. Artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, extended reality, brain-computer interfaces, 3D modeling and reconstruction, spatial and edge computing, blockchain.